The first of these strategies is to modify your environment. Placing items that they want or need just out of reach will encourage them to ask you for these items and to communicate with you as well. Hello, my name is Ariadna Martinez, and I'm a BCBA at SuperKids. Today we want to talk to you about communication. Communication is one of the topics that we receive the most questions about from parents of kiddos that have ASD. Now, communication is important for all kids because it allows them to tell us what they want and need, to learn about their environment, and to lead overall more fulfilling lives. Some kids with ASD may struggle to communicate, but there are several different forms in which kids with ASD communicate. These include the use of pictures, gestures, signs, or vocalizations. There are several strategies that you can use to encourage communication with your SuperKids. The first of these strategies is to modify your environment. Placing items that they want or need just out of reach will encourage them to ask you for these items and to communicate with you as well. The second strategy is to communicate with your SuperKids as often as possible. Labeling everything in their environment, communicating with them about what is going on and what you're doing will encourage them to label items and to communicate about what's going on in their environment as well. The third strategy is to play with them. It seems very simple, but using their most preferred items or toys to engage them in play will encourage them to communicate with you. Now, some things that you can do to encourage that communication during play is to draw with them, act out scenarios with their toys, give their toys voices or actions. And this all depends on the activity that your SuperKid enjoys completing. And my last tip is to take your time. Every child is different and every child will communicate differently and learn things at different rates. Make sure to let your child know that you're listening and attending to them. Praise them and provide attention when they communicate with you in any form, whether it's signs, vocalizations, or pictures. And practice, practice, practice. The only way to learn a skill is to practice. The more opportunities that you provide for your SuperKid to communicate, the more likely it is that their ability to communicate will be strengthened. Thank you so much for listening. If you need more tips or if there are any questions that you have, please be sure to let us know. Have a super day.